Hi everyone, Josie here, Life at 50 and Beyond. Thanks for joining me here in my channel. Today I'm going to be showing you a couple of DIYs, just simple ones that I used or made for my sister's wedding. If you have been following me here in my channel, you know that I have been announcing or telling you how busy I was, and I was helping my sister prepare for her wedding. It was a last minute wedding preparation here in the Bay Area. We live here in Northern California, and she decided she wanted to get married here. For years she's been planning on this, but it was funny. We just pulled it off in 2 weeks. Imagine that. It was a rush. Now, fortunately, we have Amazon, we have Michaels, and Perfect. Michaels was having a sale also, so I'm not going to show what we did with the flowers. Well, the winter flowers that I got also from Joann's. It was a great deal and Perfect. We decorated the aisle, the pews for the church. But this one that I'm making right now, because she was doing some kind of a Beauty and the Beast theme, I'm making a flower topiary for their initials. So I'm just using a bunch of these red velvet roses that I got at Amazon. I will be linking the product links below, all the materials that I got, if I can find them, because this ones, she purchased them with her money. I am not sponsored here with all these products, just want to let you know, but I'm telling you just in case you are interested, whether you're planning for a wedding, anniversary, bridal shower, or whatever shower or parties you may have, formals or informals, this will be nice too. Just bunching up some flowers here, putting them together, making kind of like a shape or an oblong or a round shape, sort of a topiary. I decided not to use an oasis because I want to highlight the crystal candelabra or candlestick, and that one was for $5.99 at the 99-cents only store. They had that in rose gold, gold, and silver. But then gold, if you want to do Beauty and the Beast, it has to be gold, right? So use this to decorate the cake table. Now we have found a cake that she really, really loved, and of course her fiance loved too. It's the mother load cake, the chocolate, the 6-layered, super moist, dense mother load cake from Claim Jumper, which was perfect because she had her wedding coordinator that she hired for that day to pick it up. And then I bought that dome for like a Beauty and the Beast Forever or Enchanted Rose that the Beast was kind of taking care of under a dome. So I bought that also online, not at Amazon. That's the candlestick there. And then I'm just bunching together and then bending the wire, the floral wire, this way, and then I am just going to tighten it up, and whatever gaps there may be, I'm going to insert more roses because we have plenty. And then I am going to be just putting the initials there, the initials that we purchased at Michael's. The letter C for Chris, my now brother-in-law, her husband, and then L for Luz, my sister's initial. So we found this blinged out initials and it stood out, so we just wanted to highlight or showcase those. So right now I'm just trying to look for gaps, making sure that everything is in place. And to be honest, once I packed it up and I brought it to the hotel, because we stayed overnight there, I did a little bit more work in the hotel. I didn't film it anymore. So what I've done is I hot glued portions of the bottom flowers, or even the bottom part of the bent, the stems, the wired stems, and I hot glued them inside so that they will not topple over. So like I said, I made it simple, not too much work, no oasis, and I just add more roses, and I just want it to be really rich. I finished one already, and that's for L, Luz, my sister. If you see some movements there on my left, that's her working on another project. We were so busy, we were so haggard, that's why she didn't want to be filmed, and I didn't want to be filmed as well. So here on this one, this is for the initial C for Chris, and this is the blinged out initial, and it's by David Tutera. Forgot now how much it was. My sister got it at Michael's. and it's perfect. So all I did is insert the pick in the middle, in the gap, made sure it's centered. And again, I didn't film any more additional work I've done. When we went to the hotel, I also hot glued this portion to make sure that it doesn't fall through, it doesn't sink in, or it doesn't get, you know, broken. Because the coordinator, the wedding coordinator, picked them up at the hotel and she was just going to place them on the cake table, and I just want to make sure that nothing is out of place. So you see a gap there, I'm going to be inserting another rose there, and then just to make sure that it's fuller, like so. And let me just show you the final product. Ta-da! And then I'm going to show you the way they look like together. Ta-da! Yeah, I really love how it looked like, and my sister really loved it as well. I like that the gold shines through as well as the crystals. I'm just trying to look at any kind of imperfection here. Like I said, I did a little bit more work at the hotel to make it a little bit better, and I am in love with this, the simplicity of this design. You could actually use this in your home if you want to do that. So yeah. So let me just go on and show you the picture of the cake. So here it is. This photo was taken by a guest, a friend of ours. And to be honest, we were so busy, but if I had my way, I would have at least kind of made it a little bit more balanced on the L and made sure that nothing is really kind of wayward. I'm glad I glued it, and even the dome, I glued the top, because had I not done that, it would have fallen as well. And unfortunately, the wedding coordinator probably thought it was already perfect and didn't do any more fluffing. I didn't notice it, but yeah, I love it still. You know, I'm not blaming anybody else. It was a last minute gig, and like I said, we pulled it off. And that's the mother load cake. So if you think about it, it really was Beauty and the Beast. The cake may not be the prettiest for wedding cakes, but it tastes so good, okay? Beauty inside, not on the outside. That was the Beast, and then the Beauty Belle is, you know, the surrounding, the beautiful decorations. So yeah, that was a little bit of a challenge, but it worked out. I'm gonna show you how I embellish this table number sign, and I got the frames from Dollar Tree, so I got about 5 of them. And then my sister printed in white paper the numbers, and she used that font, so which is really awesome. So to embellish it, I added this silk cream colored or ivory colored roses. This I purchased at efavormart.com long time ago. I would say mid last year. So it came in a rectangular shape. As you could see, I'm kind of bunching it up like this, molding it into a shape of a heart, so that I can put it at the center part of the top of the frame. And all I've done is cut the wires, those small pieces of wires, using either a wire cutter, or so you could see it's just a sharp scissors, and then hot glued it on top of the frame, like so. I love it. It's so simple, and I think the price for this is really very economical. If I'm not mistaken, 9 cents for a bunch of this from eFavorMart. Again, I'm going to link the website. I don't know if I still have the direct link to the products, but you can search them there. And they have a lot of materials for making favors, for making wedding decorations. So again, I'm glad that I was also able to use the Dollar Tree frames for this. So for this one, it didn't even cost a couple of dollars to make this sign, the number signs for the table. I only made 5 pieces because there were only 5 tables, because their intimate wedding only had probably 45 guests, and then they have a sweetheart table which didn't need an identifier anyway. So yeah, you can make this also for bigger weddings where there are more tables and probably harder to find the tables. So you can elevate the numbers by using those glass candlesticks. As you can see, I still have my winter decorations there when I was preparing this, but you can put or stack together probably 2 or 3 of those glass candlesticks, and then you can hot glue them together, or maybe use E6000 and then put this number on top so that it'll be easier for the guests to see the numbers. But for this small wedding, we didn't have to. Next, I'm going to be showing you how I decorated these two Flower Girls baskets I got at Amazon. And for two, I think we only paid $9 for them, free shipping and handling. And I love that they have already pearls for the handles. It's really, really cute. Now, I just decorated it. Instead of placing fresh petals or flowers, we just decorated them with silk flowers. And I used Oasis again. They come two in a pack from the Dollar Tree. And then I'm using these white velvet roses. Actually, they're more like creamy white or ivory, not the stark white. They're similar to the red velvet roses that I used for the Topiaries. So all I did was just added them, and then I inserted at least 3 cream colored roses that I got at Dollar Tree because they have leaves. Okay, so I kind of want to have kind of like a two-tone here, not just the white or ivory. Then I added also some flowers from Dollar Tree, and they look amazing, as you could see on the backdrop there. And I'm going to do a fast forward here. Here are the flower baskets for the Flower Girls, and they look lovely. But of course, much lovelier are the two cute, adorable Flower Girls. I hope you enjoyed this video, and I really miss you all. I'm glad that you were able to see some of the things that I've done, and these were just inexpensive and very quick DIYs because we only had a couple of weeks in, but I'm glad we pulled it off, and it's a labor of love. It's a gift for my sister. So enjoy your day, everyone. I hope to talk to you again in my next video, and if you haven't subscribed yet, please do subscribe, and please share this video, and talk to you again on my next video. Take care, everyone. God bless. Bye bye.